Lawnmower noise. Welcome to In the Image Clothing Company's blunt, bold, raw, and real approach to existence. Just is what it is. I'm not so fond of it, but it is what it is. Well, after years of getting into chronic patterning, and yes, it comes through clothing, it's as obvious as it is once you see it. Just like this. I couldn't make it up. How many times have you heard me say, if you have, I've documented it so many times, surrounding sounds come up once I start filming videos under In the Image Clothing Company. No matter how secluded I try to get down here in the woods by the river. The lawnmower noise, it's insane. Airplanes, wind noise, you know, whatever it is. When I start speaking truth, that's insane. Seriously, that's insane. That's insane. That's insane. Earth's vertical gravity pull. Okay? This video's title, the 13th of July, 2026, under In the Image Clothing Company's main side. It's a challenge to get centered, but it's easy to stay centered. Okay? The thing is, years and years of patterning getting built up in the body, we get twisting happening in the body. The body has rotations. Internal rotation versus external rotation. And what happens is one side of the body will be an internal rotation if the other side of the body is an external rotation. Because now my spine's still centered in the center of my body, meshing with Earth's vertical gravity pull. When I've got differences in rotations from left to right accommodating from the center line at the spine. Okay? I mean, what do you do in a situation like this? This far through the video. Right? I mean, do you see what I'm saying? There's actually people down here too. Like, what in the world, brother? That lawnmower noise is insane. I couldn't make it up, dude. Couldn't make it up.
Dude, watch this so fast. Tell to like, or just drop it off. Oh, he's probably gonna get pulled in on it. Who's pulled? There's like a stuff done. And that's done.
It's just another date marked documentation. Yeah. If you don't think I'm patient, you don't know what's up. We'll be into In the Image Clothing Company 2 years on the 23rd of September this year, 2026. And it's the 13th of July today. So, we're coming up on 2 years of In the Image Clothing Company. In just a little over a month and a half, give or take, right? Well, anyway, around 2 months. Yeah, a little over 2 months, I guess. I haven't made a single amount at all. None. No money, no currency, no monetary value from doing anything I've done for this 5-word company name with 4 sides to it. In the Image Clothing Company. Me, Evan Strong, the founder and leader for life. If you don't think I'm patient, it doesn't matter what you think, but if you're wondering, yeah, I'm patient. 600 plus videos under the main site of In the Image Clothing Company alone as of today's date, the 13th of July, 2026. Hundreds of pieces of music I've made under In the Image Clothing Company Music, another one of our 4ths. 209 episodes of In the Image Clothing Company podcast, another one of our 4ths, with discussions on the gospel of Jesus Christ, just deep insights on life, even if you're not religious. In the Image Clothing Company Poodles, another one of our 4ths. So we've got maybe 60 something videos, 70 maybe, somewhere close-ish to 100 videos, between 50 and 100 probably. You know, the amount of stuff that I do show is absolutely nothing percentage-wise compared to how much actually happens that I just don't keep under video, because a lot of times that wouldn't be needed to just stand there and wait for that lawnmower to take that long to be able to just have some relative quiet to film just a date marked documentation as our insurance policy, to show congruency, to prove, if you will, longevity, to show the truth of what we're doing here, and that we don't have any kind of opinion that we're trying to preach or push or sell under In the Image Clothing Company, or even get you on board with. The truth of God. There's only one way the human body could ever possibly physically, mechanically operate. It just grows by itself. The bones are just what determines how it functions. It's just a mechanical machine. The shape and length of the bones in this universal human design, connecting directly to each other through ligaments, working with physical laws like gravity, universal things outside of all of us. I'm just documenting truth. Clothing, the literal wording of anything physically placed on our bodies at all, and just not altering our bodies, how the body connects mechanically, that you can mathematically measure the anatomy of the body we discuss in depth here under In the Image Clothing Company. We give so much free information. It's all just free. Up until today's date, almost 2 full years into the founding of In the Image Clothing Company, everything I've done, and it's been almost every single day that I've filmed a video in some form for In the Image Clothing Company. We got well over the amount of videos as the amount of days we've had since the founding. You know, filming multiple videos a day. It's just about the truth. It's about documenting things that won't change to last for my grandkids, great-great-grandkids, grandkids, and so forth. It would have applied to my great-grandparents, great-grandparents, and back, too. Everybody who has one, everyone who has a body. In the Image Clothing Company's information, that's who it applies to. No matter what, even if you're different from the universal human design. I'm out here making free public documentations of truth. And I just have to be patient. It's been almost 2 years. I've had really almost no measurable compensation from this out of like a company's lens of looking at what this is under In the Image Clothing Company. I stand out here and I wait out sounds from the flight school that's just a few miles away in this town here that I've spent the most time in since the founding of In the Image Clothing Company almost 2 years ago. The lawnmower noise that just randomly comes. People coming through the video, which it's in a public place, but it just, I couldn't make it up, and I don't care how much I sound like I'm pouting or exaggerating or trying to make it be something it isn't. These things happen once I start recording. And I have no right to complain. I get that. In public places, anything can happen. I'm just one of the people here. But why I'm saying this, and why I'm documenting this is still the video on the 13th of July, 2026, under In the Image Clothing Company's main site here, titled, "It's a challenge to get centered, but it's easy to stay centered." I'm still filming this. I'm still documenting it. I might chop it up and put it in multiple different parts when I actually post it publicly for people to see. But because I'm going to just be real with this. Like I say, blunt, bold, raw, and real, In the Image Clothing Company style. A lot of people don't show you what they have to battle through behind the scenes when it comes to anything in life. Their career, their family life, you know, anything they're working toward, any kind of goal, their progression in something. A lot of people just show you their highlight reels. They just show you everything once it's done and just claim that it went so well and was so easy. Or maybe you just believe that it went so well and was so easy. Just to film a simple documentation that in ways I'm intentionally making kind of silly, waving this stick around like a pointer, but I'm really documenting permanent pieces of eternal truth. And here's an airplane, if you can hear it. I've got a t-shirt wrapped around the microphone of this device so that I can shield some of the wind noise, and just the surrounding sounds will probably be lessened with their volume in the microphone. I'm doing what I can, but this is just a testimony, if you will, as I start choking up, because it really is, of not giving up. I've said since the very founding of In the Image Clothing Company, date marked and documented, posted public, find it where you find it. The first time you can see that I said it, just the point is I've been saying it since the very early stages, like within the first few weeks or months of In the Image Clothing Company. That we have, always will be, and just are huge as In the Image Clothing Company, because it's the truth within this. It's the permanence. It's God. It's Jesus Christ's perfection. That He does everything and we can just learn how to understand it. We can just learn how to work with it. The orchestrator of everything going on, the human being and the planet it's placed onto. And everything else in this whole universe. It doesn't seem so universal to a lot of people. I'm not giving up. I know what I'm doing here. I know the importance of this. In the scriptures, they talk about a pearl of great price, or something that a lot of people would pass over and not see the worth within. I know what I'm doing here, meaning I know what I have been given here by God. The understanding I have personally, Evan Strong, of the anatomy of the human being and why it's not working in the cases it isn't, in modern 2026 and going forth. The goal is natural on all four sides of In the Image Clothing Company. And natural is always what's here. That's it. Unnatural gets taken from natural, but it always changes. It always decomposes back to natural. I am patient. I have to be. What I'm saying is, no matter how worked up I sound right now, or any time that's even more than this, at all, with anything in life, it's because I'm persistent. It's because I'm determined. It's because I have a goal here that I know is as impactful and purposeful and valuable as I'm making it out to be. And good things take time. So if you don't think I'm patient, it doesn't matter what you think of me. But maybe what I'm trying to say really is just know that I am patient. Because otherwise this wouldn't work. Know that for you personally, just us all being human beings, the same thing placed on the same earth, designed by the same God, you have to be patient. With certain things in life, it will never happen if you don't take the amount of time that may seem like a long time with certain things that it actually takes to do it. We're governed by time as human beings. We are battling ourselves as human beings. And I could sit here and get all upset about things, and to a degree I get upset, and I'm raising my voice, and I'm all yelling about stuff. A lot of that's just out of passion with no kind of upset behind it, or like, negative emotion in certain times. But a lot of times I do get upset, yeah. But I don't give up. Just in general, me, Evan Strong. But under In The Image Clothing Company, as the founder, we are changing lives with this. It's not something for me to get benefit and profit and gain from. I mean, yeah, that'll come because I have to continue to live and eat and make a living, and there's things I have need to do in my life, even through the enjoyment that will come, because we need to have a balance in our lives. And this will profit me personally and my family and my posterity. But the reason In The Image Clothing Company is here is to change lives. And you don't have to care about fashion. You don't have to care about clothing. You don't have to care at all. But you only have this one body, and clothing is the only thing physically placed on it. We don't even have to call it clothing. We can just say, don't alter your body. It's all you've got. What's physically placed on your body has got the highest potential to alter your body, so don't do that. But you don't know if you don't know, so let's get free information under In The Image Clothing Company. I'm patient. I'm not trying to prove something. But what I'm doing is giving encouragement to all those people out there that want to give up when something doesn't work right away. What I'm doing is documenting and date marking what's happening, showing it publicly, the successes and the failures, the struggles and the things that just go so easy. As the founder and leader for life of In The Image Clothing Company, I had no idea what I was doing when I started, and look where I'm at now. You're current now. Or as close to it as you can get if I'm dead and gone by this time you're seeing this. I'm just not giving up. I'm taking that as a snippet out of this full video, but I'm going to just keep filming this video as it is. As I'm saying that and starting to get into the discussion of the video's title again, here comes an airplane. Which I can't really complain about, but I have to deal with it if I'm in this town or the surrounding area with a flight school. And that's hard. Something I didn't choose, We all have things like this in life. Life's going to smack you in the face and throw you in the dirt time and time and time again. If you give up, you gave up. But if you don't give up, then you can keep trying. You give up on the 99th and maybe the 100th time it would have worked. Or the 100th day, or whatever it is like that. Just keep trying, bro. A message to myself, a message to the human race, and a thank you of gratitude to God, to Jesus the Christ, for being my strength when I don't have it, because this is insane. Yeah. So, I'm going to just go from here with the rest of the video, alright? The 13th of July, 2026, under In The Image Clothing Company's main site here. It is what it is. This video's title, it's easy. You know what it's easy to do is give up. Anyone can give up, but who can really endure to the end, as it says in the scriptures? Jesus Christ says, endure to the end. No matter what you're going through, endure it. Do it. Push through it. Keep going. It says in Scripture, we will be tempted with nothing that's above what we can handle. But we've got to be willing to handle it. Call on the name of Jesus Christ to help us handle things, but it's just insane sometimes. And what's insane is trying to do it alone. And so that's where this underlying understanding always remains, that if you wait it out, if you pray through it, if you be patient, if you ask Jesus Christ, God himself, for help, even if it doesn't come in our own timing, God's perfect. He's almighty. And he loves us, even sinners like me. So welcome to permanence, because this is what it looks like a lot of the time. It's hard. Here we go. The 13th of July, 2026, in the Image Clothing Company's main side. It's a challenge to get centered, but it's easy to stay centered.